Greetings, my name is Charles McCall with Mentoring Growing Leaders, and we're in a series, a video series called Leadership 201, and we're in a mini-series within that series about 5 characteristics that every leader must have to be able to be successful in any endeavor. And if you have these 5 characteristics, you can change careers, and you can change jobs, you can change countries, and you can be successful, and you can lead your entity, whether it's a church or it's a school, it's a business, it's a government institution, or it's a educational system or something else like that. Whatever you're involved in, you can lead it to success because you have these 5 characteristics. What are those 5 characteristics? Number 1, a leader sees an opportunity and moves forward on that opportunity. Number 2, a leader has some ability and develops that ability. Number 3, a leader has a passion, and that passion drives you to do something. Number 4, a leader has skills with people. And number 5, a leader has vision and goals. And so we've covered number 1 already in the previous video about seeing an opportunity, and I've shared with you some experiences from my own life. We're looking at the characteristic number 2. Leaders, they have some ability. I mentioned to you several endeavors that I've been involved in, activities, programs that I've created that have been successful, school, educational system, children at risk, primary health care, many different things that I've been involved with. I have not had experience in any of them. I have not been a specialist or professional in any of them. But I had some ability. And I acquired more ability to help me to become a little bit more of a specialist in that area. Let me give you an example. So I've been doing development work and church work in Cambodia for many years, and I had developed these 5 characteristics over my years of work and leadership. And I moved back to the United States for 5 years, and I got a job with the American Red Cross in disaster management. I had no experience in disaster management. I oversaw disasters in 18 counties, or in Cambodia it'd be called 18 districts, and I had 300 volunteers. I was the only staff, and we were responsible for every possible disaster, fire, earthquake, flood that occurred in those 18 counties, and I was able to do it and lead it to a measure of success to one level anyway. And it's because these 5 characteristics are transferable from one country to another country, from one job to another job. And so the first one is for you to see an opportunity, and you move forward to do something about an opportunity, a need, or a problem. The second one is have some ability. So every person has some ability to do something. Come on. Every person has some ability to do something. Now, if you're, I believe in a pastor, Rick Warren, Christian pastor Rick Warren, teaches about what he calls the SHAPE. SHAPE is an acronym, S-H-A-P-E. S for spiritual gifts, H for heart motivation, A for abilities, P for personality, E for experiences in life. And so I believe that every person has a shape. Now, if you're a Christian, you have spiritual gifts. And so you need to discover what your shape is. Discover what your spiritual gifts are. Discover what your heart motivation is. What turns you on? What is your passion? What really do you enjoy doing? It may even be entertainment. It may be golf. It may be playing computer games. It may be spending time with children, with old people, designing, drawing, arts, entertainment, technology, any of those. It could be a hobby, but that could develop into your calling. It could develop into something that you do to benefit you, yourself, your family, and humanity. Discover your natural talents and discover your skills. And so shape, that's really, you have some ability, and you need to look to yourself. What are your spiritual gifts? If you're a Christian, what is your heart motivation? Everybody has a heart motivation, a passion, a desire. Someone said, if money were no problem, if you had all the money in the world, what would you do? That is your heart's passion. That is your desires. Abilities, you have some abilities in some areas. Start listing them out. Your personality and your experiences in life. Bad experiences and good experiences can create us to be the kind of person that can be successful in life. And so I'm going to just give you five keys, 5 steps that you can follow to develop your abilities. Number 1, find the skill or the talent inside of you. There's tests that you can take, there's quizzes that you can take, there's online questions that you can answer, there's people that you can talk to. You can talk to your friends, you can talk to your parents and say, what do you see in me? What skills and what talents do you see on the inside of me? Sometimes we may know them, sometimes we may not know them. And then develop that skill or talent that you're going to have to study, you're going to have to read books, you're going to have to, nowadays you can use YouTube, you can use online, you can use podcasts, but you must develop. Once you discover what that talent is, what that skill is, what the ability that you have on the inside of you is, you have to find some way to develop it. It may be taking classes, going to seminars, as I said, listening to podcasts, watching YouTube videos, doing something to develop your knowledge, your understanding, and your expertise in that area. You don't have to become perfect in it. You don't have to become professional, because you work together with a team, and there are others who can do what you can't do because you work together with a team. And you find a way to connect that gift, skill, or talent with a need. And so you have a gift, you have a skill, you have a talent. How can what I know how to do meet a need? Maybe you're a computer expert. Maybe you know how to repair computers, or you're a software engineer, or maybe you're a website designer. So how can I use that to connect with a need in society? Massive needs. There's old people who have computers that don't know how to use them. There's organizations. And so you can use the skills that you already have to meet an existing need. I guarantee you, whatever skill, you may be a seamstress, you may be an electrician or a carpenter, you may be a teacher, and so your skills that you have can connect with a need somewhere in your community, somewhere in your society, somewhere in the world. We have people all the time that come to Cambodia who have certain skills and abilities. It may not be their job, but we're able to connect. This is what my specialty has been. When we have teams, we're able to connect their hobby, their skill, their education with a need here, and it becomes a blessing and a benefit to others. And then when you do that, people will see the results. The people that you help will see results, and the people that are watching you will see results, and others will be benefited by what you do, by you discovering. So that's the key. The first step is find the skill or the talent on the inside of you. The second step is develop that skill or talent. The third step is find a way to connect that gift, skill, or talent to a need. And the fourth step, people will see the results. And the fifth step, others will be blessed and benefit, and they will join you. So those are the 5 steps. And so, again, I want to encourage you, understand that you do have ability. And so you have to develop that ability. And so when I moved from Cambodia, I went to Northern California, worked for the American Red Cross. It was a major shift in my career, but I knew that I had certain abilities, and I asked myself, how can the abilities that I have meet the need in this organization? And I found that there is a way that that can happen. Let me say this to you also. I'm available for consultation. Sometimes we need to talk to people, and other people can see things that we can't see. And so I am available for consultation. You can email me at growingleaders75@gmail.com, and we can connect by Facebook, or we can connect by WhatsApp, or we can connect by social media or Skype or a telephone call or something like that. And we can talk, or if you're within my vicinity, we can meet face to face and we can chat, because what you want to do, there are 5 characteristics that every leader has that will help them to be successful in whatever career they find themselves in. See an opportunity, have some ability and develop it, have a passion, develop skills with people, and have a vision and goals. And so I encourage you, contact me. I'll give you my notes here, and click the bell to be notified the next time I put the next video up. select like, subscribe to the channel, share it with someone else, and you're going to have success, great success on your leadership journey.